The Galactic Empire's presence in the Milky Way had long gone unnoticed by humanity, their dominion vast, their power unmatched. They observed from the shadows, their silent probes cataloging planets, stars, and species. To the Empire, Earth was but another speck in an endless galaxy, its inhabitants primitive, their achievements laughable. However, what began as an insignificant survey turned into something far more troubling. Reports from automated probes painted a perplexing picture. The humans, bound to a single planet, had developed technologies that, while rudimentary by galactic standards, demonstrated remarkable adaptability. Their capacity to repurpose resources and innovate under pressure set them apart from most species the Empire had encountered. A troubling observation followed. They were beginning to reach out into the void. Satellites and crewed spacecraft littered their orbit, their curiosity insatiable, their ambitions boundless. The Empire deliberated. Throughout their millennia of conquest, they had encountered civilizations that dared to challenge their dominion. Most succumbed quickly, their resistance crushed under the weight of imperial might. But humanity presented a unique concern. Their unpredictable nature and relentless drive could, if left unchecked, evolve into a genuine threat. The Imperial High Council deemed them an anomaly, a potential disruptor of the established order. The decision was swift and unequivocal. Humanity would not be allowed to expand further. An armada of Imperial ships emerged from hyperspace, their massive silhouettes casting ominous shadows across Earth's surface. The broadcast followed, delivered in a voice devoid of emotion. Humans of Earth, your presence in the galactic arena is unwelcome. Your actions disrupt the balance of power. Submit to the Empire, relinquish your autonomy, or face obliteration. The ultimatum echoed across continents, sparking fear and confusion. Yet amidst the panic, a unified response emerged. Earth's leaders, representing a rare moment of global solidarity, rejected the Empire's demand. They knew they were outmatched technologically, but submission was a fate worse than extinction. Humanity had endured countless hardships throughout history, wars, natural disasters, plagues, and had always found a way to survive. This would be no different. The Galactic Empire, accustomed to compliance, dismissed humanity's defiance as arrogance born of ignorance. Their generals viewed Earth as a trivial conquest, a stepping stone on their endless march of domination. They prepared for war, confident that humanity's resistance would crumble like all others before them. But humanity had always thrived under pressure. What the Empire failed to recognize was the very trait that made humans dangerous: their relentless refusal to yield. This was not a species that fled from adversity or cowered before superior foes. This was a species that fought not because they believed they could win but because they believed it was right to stand. As the Imperial fleet loomed above, Earth's surface below was alive with activity. Factories worked around the clock, scientists collaborated across borders, and soldiers prepared for a battle unlike any they had ever faced. The message was clear. Humanity would not go quietly into the dark. The Galactic Empire would soon learn what it meant to provoke the unyielding spirit of Earth. As the war dragged on, the Galactic Empire began to feel the strain of facing a foe unlike any they had encountered. The humans, though technologically inferior, were relentless, unpredictable, and maddeningly resilient. What should have been a brief and decisive campaign had turned into a prolonged struggle, with losses mounting on both sides. But for humanity, survival was not merely about resistance. It was about asserting their right to exist, to thrive, and to fight for their future. The Empire struggled to understand the human spirit. Their models of conquest, honed over centuries, depended on overwhelming force and psychological domination. Yet humanity refused to break. Despite devastating losses, the humans continued to regroup, innovate, and counterattack. They did not adhere to the rigid patterns the Empire's AI predicted. Instead, they operated on emotion, instinct, and sheer determination, qualities the Empire had long dismissed as weaknesses. This defiance was not limited to the battlefield. Humanity's cultural resilience baffled the Empire just as much as their military tactics. In the midst of chaos and destruction, humans found ways to create, to connect, and to inspire. Songs, stories, and art emerged from the ashes, rallying those who had lost everything. A simple melody played over underground broadcasts became a symbol of hope, its haunting notes reaching soldiers and civilians alike. It was a reminder that even in the darkest moments, humanity's spirit could not be extinguished. On the ground, humanity's ingenuity began to turn the tide. Engineers and scientists worked tirelessly to incorporate salvaged alien technology into their defenses. Factories, hidden deep beneath mountains or scattered in remote regions, churned out hybrid weapons that combined human creativity with imperial tech. Soldiers wielded energy rifles modified for human hands, while pilots flew patched-together spacecraft capable of outmaneuvering even the Empire's best. Humanity's adaptability extended beyond technology. They began to exploit the fractures within the Empire itself. Imperial soldiers, drawn from countless conquered species, were not immune to humanity's influence. Captured prisoners were treated with unexpected compassion, and some were even persuaded to defect. These defectors brought valuable intelligence, revealing weaknesses in the Empire's seemingly unassailable structure. Humanity's ability to build alliances, even amidst the horrors of war, sowed seeds of doubt within the Empire's ranks. For the Empire, this was an unanticipated complication. Their centralized, hierarchical society prized order and conformity above all else. They struggled to comprehend a species that thrived on chaos, that turned adversity into strength. Internal debates grew heated among the imperial leadership. Some argued for total annihilation of Earth, while others began to question the wisdom of continuing the campaign. The cost of subjugating humanity was proving higher than anyone had anticipated. Meanwhile, humanity pressed its advantage. A breakthrough came when a small resistance group managed to infiltrate an imperial command center, uploading a virus that disrupted the fleet's coordination. In the confusion, human forces launched a daring counterstrike, crippling key ships and forcing another retreat. The victory was symbolic as much as tactical. For the first time, humanity stood as an equal, not just a desperate survivor. The Empire's invincibility had been shattered. Humanity had proven that they could not only endure but also fight back with a ferocity that no other species had shown. What had started as a war for survival was transforming into something greater, a statement to the galaxy that humanity would not be silenced.